All right, so here's a numerology for the full moon eclipse happening on June 5th, 2020, and what it means. I wanted to add it in the other video, but I've been doing the numerology separate, so here goes. So it has a 15 energy, okay, because the sun, the moon, and Mars are all at 15 degrees, okay? And 15 is a leader, okay? It's business individual. It represents, it could have a romantic energy to it. It can have a rescue type of energy as well, right? And it's very like tenacious, okay? Fast paced, fast moving. And it really goes along with the Gemini and Sagittarius, Gemini in the North Node, Sagittarius in the South Node, that fire and air, it really gets things moving, okay? And the number sends an energy of just being firm and being aware and paying attention to what is important, what is vital, okay? So it's reminding us to be positive, to be vibrant, and that's what that 15 holds. That 15 holds that leader energy. It has that 1 in there of leadership. It has that 5 in there of flowing. Okay, so 5, when you're breaking it down, 5 is like flowing. It's 5 by itself is even a master number. It flows. It's very adaptive to things. It's kind of like that mutable sign of Gemini, right? It has that energy. It wants to flow. It wants to change directions when it wants to, but it's doing that so that it can thrive. Okay, and it can thrive in different environments and different energies and different locations. It can really thrive. It wants to be in a very sociable situation. 5 wants to be full of life. It has its strength in the responsibilities that it cares for. It wants things to change and be fresh and not boring all the time. So it has a very much air quality to it. Even though 5 can also spiritually represents all the elements in one. 5 wants to be unattached, but it still wants to work together. Okay, so it wants you to know that it's free, but it is all of these things in one. Okay, and when we do numerology and we add 15, it comes into 6. So 6 can have a very romantic side to it, and you can incorporate that with the Venus in Gemini. Venus is love, beauty, and Gemini is communicating, and Mercury, ruled by Mercury. So it has that very strong energy. The 6 is very magnetic personality, right? And that is the Gemini. And that's the connection of Gemini and Sagittarius as opposite sign. So it will have that sexual attraction. It will have that spontaneity. So that's great for everyone to benefit from, but especially air signs and fire signs, and especially Gemini sign and Sagittarius sign. So it's really incorporating being a leader for yourself and really take the opportunity of this once in a lifetime celestial event and making sure that you are zen, right? So there's different practices. People will go outside on a full moon eclipse. Other people won't, right? But you want to make sure that you're doing what resonates with you. What resonates with you when you watch these other videos that I do? What resonates with you? Do you feel that the energy can be chaotic? Are you not balanced enough? You know, meditating leading up to these days, really being focused, but using how does the number 1, 5, or 6 relate to you, and 15? So it's really kind of also that halfway a halfway point of 30, right? So it's really being kind of like in the middle, and it really kind of represents that balance, right? And remember that this Gemini, Pisces, and Sagittarius trine is really a powerful match for that day. Okay, I want to make sure that I'm saying that right. That Gemini Pisces and Sagittarius trine, it's that grand trine pattern of confidence, creativity, flow, and harmony, which goes well with that 15 and also breaking down to 6. Okay, so how can we apply this to our life? Where do we need confidence in our life? Where do we need flow and harmony in our life? Where do we need creativity in our life? That's one of the things I didn't mention in the full moon video that's uploaded before this one. So really look at that and say, okay, where can this balance be? That sun of self, the moon of emotions, the Mars that is ready to fight and defend for itself. And how can you find that middle ground of balance? Because this whole year and a half where we're going to have this Gemini in the North Node and Sagittarius in the South Node is also asking us, which I mentioned in the previous video, is what is most important, not being right all the time, but also looking at the smaller print and not the big picture. Sometimes the big show and ego is not going to get you anywhere. It can only destroy you. So trying to find that balance is going to be very, very good. And what does 1 mean to you? What does 5 mean to you? The powerful meaning of it. And 15 being the leader is the leader of self, right? Business individuals can benefit from really observing and at this full moon, right? Any kind of romantic relationships that might be moving too fast or might develop leading up to this, right? So it's a very powerful time. And the other powerful time for this numerology speaking is the rescuing type of energy. Like, what can you free yourself from, or who needs freeing from something? What needs to be put back into balance, where it's like getting out of control, and then there's a freeing that needs to happen of this type of unbalanced energy. So this trine pattern is saying, have the confidence to do what needs to be done in a balanced way, right? Balancing the self, the mind, and the fight, which is the sun, the moon, and Mars in that 15 degrees, and that's coming into that harmony. There's still chaos there, right? Because it's like that red, right? But it's actually bringing that trine there. There's opportunity for balance right there, the flow and the harmony and the creativity and the confidence. So I hope this helps. Click like and share and leave your comments, and I will be making some more, and I have more videos, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.